wasn't voicing yesterday. I'm gonna get another microphone per usual. I want that string. I don't like this Bluetooth thing. It's not working for me because the paranoia of it's not recording isn't cool. So I'm eating a muffin, and I think, guys, it's gonna be my last day of eating muffins with coffee. I will be having my coffee, even though I don't put sugar in my coffee, but I'm done with that. But anyways, let us start all over again. I'm an Aquarius sun, Gemini moon, and I electrify myself. So, as you read, it said that drive your own car, the death to recognition, and adult playhouses and whatever crap, childlike energy. So, the premises of it, as I'm drawing, because I need to draw. Well, I completely forgot that. Is this metal? Can I stick this here? Okay, so I will be talking while I'm drawing. This piece of artwork that I did yesterday, I don't like it. So we must start all over again. We must do this all over again. I don't like it. So I'm doing it again and I'm having this conversation. 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 You know I need to drink my coffee, you know? Okay, so oh yeah, right here. Duh. So first conversation was about damn, I don't remember, death of recognition. The death of recognition. I'm gonna just make it that because I don't remember my whole freaking premises. I need to write things down, guys. So, death of recognition. Being recognized is doesn't mean anything in life anymore. This is for the younger people because guess what? Older people are stuck in their ways and a lot of them might die the way they are. So, let us just keep going. People my age and older might just leave this world being the simple-minded people they've been. So, the death of recognition is a thing. So you don't need to be recognized for anything. It will come. It will come. The people that need to recognize it will recognize it. So don't look for recognition because recognition comes when you're yourself at all times. Recognition comes when you're yourself. I repeat, recognition will come when you are living in your self purpose. So when I was younger, I've had times. I've always kind of been myself, but I've had times where I'm projecting. I'm projecting, guys. I have had times where I wanted someone to see me for who I was. No, that doesn't work. It never works because you're going to be suiting yourself in the midst of what they see you as what they want you to do in their way, and they won't see you as that. I mean, so that's not going to work, right? It doesn't work. It never works. It never works. So just be yourself, and people who recognize you, they'll be aligning with your purpose, and you guys will just be chilling, and it's gonna be free flowing. You know what I'm saying? So recognize that you are recognize you need to be you in the midst of that of being yourself. You'll get recognized, and if you don't get recognized, who cares? Because the ultimate gift is being yourself. Then what did I put in the title? Child play. Child play. A lot of people have adult jobs, but still unhealed individuals. So they are at child play. They're playing with their toys. They're playing with their toys. They're big boy toys. Yes, but are they doing their greater purpose mission? No, their mission is stunted. So remember, you're living on your purpose. So people got these amazing jobs, but who gives a shit if they're not happy, really? And a lot of the times when they stop doing the job and they don't know what to do with themselves, they literally die. Literally. You know people who've retired and they don't know what to do with themselves. And they leave this world. We don't want that. We don't want that. So the gift is to be yourself at all time. And people, adults, are still living in childlike mindsets. They're just bigger toddlers. They're just big toddlers, big adults, right? So the ultimate gift is to be yourself. Let us not be covered by the cobwebs of the bullshit. The cobwebs, they're everywhere. It's an illusion. So don't be part of that. Be part of the greatness. Hey guys, be part of the greatness that you need to be, right? Because if you listen to people, you're only going to listen to their mindset and they can leave you on their pathway while you're in back of them. And you're going to be like, what happened? I thought we were together in this. I thought you were down for me. No. People self serve themselves. Remember, we are living in a self serving world. Yes. They don't care about you, okay? They care about themselves. And what makes it worse is don't hang around an individual that doesn't even care about themselves. Even worse. This is what I got, guys. I have to use this. Because what happens is that they'll sacrifice you. So I say this to say, be the adult spirit and drive your own car. I'm doing this all over, guys. So this is what I want to say. I want to give this to drive your own car. If you're younger than me, drive your own car. This is wisdom. This is wisdom that I've learned. I was dumb. I didn't drive my own car. I let other people drive my car sometimes. And they led me off the cliff. Thank God I can find myself again. But what if I lost myself? You know? Don't lose yourself. Okay? There's naysayers everywhere. They'll never see your gift. And and if you wanted them to see your gift, give up. Give up. So I say this to say, be your goddamn self. We're adults. We're not playing with toys anymore. Though I love playing with toys. And I'm drawing right now. Very childlike behavior. But I tell you, this is very important. Actually, we're on a mission. Suspicion, we're on a mission. Ah, I'm just spitting. We're on a mission. Our mission is to die loving what we did in our lifetime. So we don't leave the world thinking, damn, I didn't do what I loved. I wanted to draw. I wanted to do this, but damn, I listened to this. Who gives it doesn't matter. You give them grace because you listen. If you take yourself to this place that you weren't supposed to be, whose fault is that? I did the wrong color, guys. The wrong color. This is the wrong color, but whose fault that you listen to someone else? You, right? 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 A lot of people in crazy homes because of a relationship. Okay? I yesterday I was at Dunkin' Donuts, which I should have never been there, but that Dunkin' Donuts specifically, there was a crazy lady. And I had to calm myself down. She said she wanted a sip of my coffee. Listen to this. And I was so pissed. And but I stayed calm. And then down the block she was arrested, right? How do people get that far where they lose their self and they lose their mind? Think about that. How do you lose yourself so far that you are in a straitjacket? Do we think about that? That is scary. That is scary. I think it's so scary. So, like I said, people are serving their own needs. They don't care about you. You might want to believe they do, but they can't care about you because they don't care about themselves, right? So, so if they don't care about themselves, you might as well just do what you love to do. and give two shits. This is for the younger people out there. I mean, I feel like this is for the younger people. I have a daughter and she's in her 20s. These are for the younger people out there. If I knew what I knew, I wouldn't do the things that I did. So, younger people, okay? Don't care what anybody says. If it's something that's tangible, something that you can do, then do it because the relatability will find itself. And I mean that. Now I do this thing and I talk to people. I'm an Aquarius, so I I'm always getting the thoughts of how people think. I ask them questions. They don't realize it's an interview when I'm asking the questions. So I want to see how you think, just so I don't have to mess with you again. You got to be smart. But beyond the point here, the real point of this is to be your goddamn self. Be yourself. I'm looking at it here, and everything else will come. So I don't really have much more to say, but be yourself. And when you're yourself, everything will come and everything will flow in. And guess what? I'm telling you, these people are adults playing like children. You don't realize it. Because if that was the case, why would these celebrities be so depressed? I thought the game is to make the money and just be happy. It seems like it is not just worth it. There's more to life. I didn't know there was more to life. But to spiritually get to know yourself. I thought that's actually a thing, to know who you are as a human being. Oh my God, that's a thing. So they want you to work their jobs 9 to 5, 9 to 7, 9 to whatever until you kaput, and then they don't care about you. So you might as well just have fun. Yeah, you have to live your life and you have to enjoy life, but have fun in doing the things that you can do. You know what I'm saying, guys? Anybody hear me? Anybody feel me? So something like this is not going to get much views, right? Because the world is fighting this. We're in a world where people want to talk bad about each other and want to put people down. We want to talk about Nicki Minaj's and crap. But there's more things in this world. There's mental institutions. There's people that are out in the streets. There's poverty. There's pain. So obviously, it's out there. We could tell that the world is an unhealed place. So instead of talking bad about people or instead of gossiping, why don't we get into the game of healing, right? Healing, 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 healing. Obviously, the things that we've been watching haven't has not been soothing ourselves. It hasn't been good. We've been projecting all this pain. We've been mirroring TV shows and movies. I mean, is it working? I don't know. I ask myself, is it working? No, it doesn't work. So, guys, like I said, this is my last day of my muffin, and I just wanted to share. It has to dry. I can't touch it anymore. I have to put blue in there. I want to put blue, but it has to dry. So, guys, the premises of this is to ultimately be yourself, right? And this is the time to do it. This is the only time. Let me stop lying. This is the time to do it. And if you're young, like in your 20s, and you're feeling lost, maybe you're not feeling lost. If you just listen to it and you realize, like, damn, my mama said this, but I want to be this, fuck that shit. Rip the band aid. Be it, bro. Don't listen to these adults. Some of these adults didn't do their life right. You came to change something. You came to change the game. Some of these adults don't know shit. I tell my daughter sometimes you need to listen to me, but sometimes don't listen to me. Because I might not know what I'm talking about. So, if you want to be something you want to be, find it and take it. It's out for the taking. And if you get no recognition, soon you will. Because these adults don't be understanding anything. Sometimes these are adults with big diapers, big adult diapers, walking around not knowing crap in this world. And then projecting out into the world their pain and wanting other people to listen to that shit. No. So then you become an energy vampire if you don't recognize what you need to do for yourself, which is be yourself. Ultimate goal, be yourself. So if I didn't say anything you understood in this live, being yourself is the flex. It is the flex. It is the ultimate goal ever. Because if not, you will eat yourself out alive. I've realized that. You ever had a thought? This is what I'm going to explain to you. You ever had a thought in your mind that you was like, oh, I have an idea, I gotta do it, and you don't see yourself doing it, or you don't ever do it, and then you start realizing that the what you didn't do, you start realizing, you start eating yourself internally. So where do these thoughts go? They might go to someone else, but you missed out on the thoughts. That is a thing. So if you're 20, if you're 19, if you're 18, and you want to do something, open some hair salon because you got some new technique or something. Create some new gadget, right? For nail structure or whatever. Do it. These adults are wearing baby diapers, right? These adults are wearing baby diapers. They're going to navigate you to the same place they navigate themselves, to retirement and pain. So if you're going to die poor, you might as well look good doing it. If you're going to be mediocre, you might as well be mediocre and happy. These people be retiring with stiff ankles, arthritis. They can't smile. They didn't go to the dentist because they couldn't take off. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of it. So I tell you, you be the true, real spirit. You be the adult spirit. So be older than your mother, your brother, your cousin. Because guess what? You're driving your own car. And that is my gift to the world. I want to say that to the people that are like young and a little bit older, because to train a 30 something year old, it will be a little bit difficult. Not saying it's not possible, but it's kind of hard. We're stuck in our ways. So to tell a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, aha, it's better to give those thoughts to those people because they need it more and younger. Damn, I should have made this a video for the younger kids, but how am I supposed to do that now? But I guess if you're a certain age, you'll understand. Yeah, 19, 18, 19, 20. I think you could watch this video, but I want to make it specifically for them because if you have, maybe you're the adult spirit more than your parent or more than your brother, than your sister, and your parent is the one who's the hurt child with a job, and you think the person with the job is actually the adult. Lies. These people don't be adults. They just can continue to live in the same cycle and go to a job. That doesn't make you the better adult. These are people who have uncovered energy and uncovered pain. Okay? So remember, guys, if you are 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, cutoff age, I'm saying like 25 or 26. Be what you've always wanted to be and go for it and see how you can make it work. Don't seek recognition. Recognition, if you're being yourself, will come. and then you'll be wonderful. Because the ultimate gift is to be yourself. Even the rich are themselves. They got lost somewhere in the midst of the bullshit. So the ultimate gift, sorry, is self. Self. And then when you are yourself, you'll die happy. You'll go with beauty. You'll leave this world being able to take a breath to be like, oh, I did this shit. So I could come back in the next lifetime and be better than what I did before. And even if I didn't figure out this lifetime, I show and prove have all. Not, I might not have the money because the pinnacle is supposed to be the money to the people, but damn, I did that shit, man. That's what I want to give to the world. I've had some money, and guess what? I didn't. I cared, but did I care? I don't know if I cared enough. Guys, something happened where in between whatever my child called. But anyways, so the premises of the whole, I'll zoom it all back together, is um don't look for recognition because recognition might not ever come. Recognize that you understand your calling for yourself, and you might get recognition, and maybe you won't, and maybe you will. Maybe you don't need to do. Maybe you're not good at that, and maybe you'll find what you're good at. But when you do find it, you'll understand. And um, a lot of adults are children in baby diapers. So pull ups, I don't know. What do they do? As I was saying, so they're still playing with adult toys, child toys, and fly like you need to fly. Now, oh gosh, somebody just